Hi, this is Ruth Schmuff from Bedecked and Bedazzled. Welcome to our YouTube channel. On this channel, I will show you tips and techniques to make your stitching more creative and more fun, sometimes even a little bit faster. So, today I'm going to show you how to work a modified leaf stitch. Modified leaf stitches are my favorite for leaves. They make what I consider the most realistic looking leaves. They fill space quickly. They've got a lot of good stuff going for them, but they do tend to challenge a lot of people. So I'm going to show you some ways to do it, and hopefully they will help you stitch more beautiful leaves. We're going to start out with a single strand of Zen Shin in our needle. This is a thread from Treenway. We're going to work a little tiny L securing stitch within the area. You can use any thread you want. If you use a pliable thread on 18 count, you're going to want to use no more than 2 to 3 ply. I tend to like 2 ply because it makes the smoothest leaves possible. Start at the tip of your leaf, and you're going to work 1 stitch from the tip of the leaf down approximately 1/3 of the length of the leaf down the center vein. You want to make sure you go at least 1/3 of the way, if not more. The further you go, the prettier your leaf will be. From this point on, you alternate sides. 1 stitch on the right, 1 stitch on the left. You can share holes down this imaginary center vein. You can skip to the next hole if you want. You're going for a visual look. The same thing will apply on the outer edge. You can use every hole, or you can skip a hole. It's just whatever you like, whatever gives you the best look. So you'll see that as I'm going, I'm using pretty much every other hole on the outside edge, and I'm going into the next hole down this imaginary center vein. Here, I'm going to use the next hole. I'm not going to skip one. The only thing that is important is that these stitches angle. You don't want them to get too straight and too perpendicular to your center vein. That's what you're working against. The more angled they are, the prettier the leaf will become. So just keep going until you fill the area, alternating sides. We're working over that little pinhead stitch we started with. Now, at some point, we're going to run out of space, and we're just going to have to fake it. So as you can see, this leaf goes behind that petal. Depending upon how you're stitching your flowers, you can stitch over the petals, or you can compensate. In this case, it'll be fine to stitch over it, but just because I want to show you how to do it, I'm going to go through the motions of compensating. So I'm going to go as far as I can go, doing 1 stitch on each side. Once I run out of space, I'm going to just sort of start imagining. So if I lay this thread in position and my next stitch would have gone in this hole, and I can't because there's something in my way, okay, where do I need to go? I need to go there. So the idea is that you aren't going to just keep sharing the same hole once you run out of space. You have to imagine, where would it go? What angle would it be at? And then we'll pick up on the other side of the petal doing the same thing. These guys are going to be really tiny. Again, 1 on one side, 1 on the other side until you finish the space. You can, if you desire, work a back stitch up the center. in a contrasting color. Sometimes that's really pretty, or you can just let the stitches do the work and create that center vein. However you do it, they'll turn out pretty. Just remember, you want your stitches to angle, and the first stitch needs to be at least 1/3 of the length of your finished leaf. Hopefully this helps and makes you create prettier leaves. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Thanks for watching.